Hi Octbox fans, Rick Tyler here, get me in the demo room again. Today's video I'm really going to be talking about setting up quickly, packing up quickly. If you're one of those anglers that when the match is just about to start, you're still panicking because you're nowhere near finished, then you really need to get yourself more organised. Now most Octbox anglers are already achieved that, but what I'm going to show you today is some little tips on how I do it, because I'm generally aiming to get set up with my fishing station in under 5 minutes. And that sounds incredible, because a lot of the time I'll be listening to comments as people go down the bank and they say, that's a wonderful looking system, wouldn't work for me because I'd never have enough time to set it up. And I have a little chuckle myself because I know just how quick I can set this up. Now, I've got the full setup today. I've got my bump bar set up, I've got the feeder arm set up, I've got the back shelf on, I've got the umbrella, the top kit set. If I wanted more space on, you can see on the standard bait weighter which I'm using today, I've got 2 holes, so I could have the extension tray. My bait weighter, I have it so it's almost floating. I can lock it in place, but that works for me. And I've done videos on the standard bait weighter. It's only fitting on one arm, which means I can use the back leg for my top kit set. And you'll see how this also helps me putting it into wheelbarrow mode. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to get Spud to time it, and just to see roughly how quick I can pack up, and that's literally with the umbrella and the bait bucket on the barrow, so in barrow mode, bait bucket, keep nets, rod hold all packed, ready to go, and then we'll stop the clock. So when you're ready, Spud?
All right, are you ready? Go.
Right, so first thing I'm going to do is take the umbrella out. Now the advantage I've got with the umbrella is because it's only about 1/3 the size of a normal umbrella, and it's a fraction of the weight, so you're talking weight wise it's about 3 pounds. So this easily fits inside a normal rod holder. Next thing I'm going to take down is my top kit set, and I've got my bag next to me. There's a compartment on the standard and XL holdalls specifically for top kit set and feeder arms. I'll always fold part 1 and 2 together. That's going to go in there. The feeder arm going in there as well. Rest of the top kit set. Now I can take the umbrella bracket off. Okay, so that's all the metal work really. I can close the drawers, and now we're getting ready to put it into into barrow mode. So the tray on the back, I'm literally just going to dock that underneath. And while I'm at the back here, I'm going to take my 2 wheelbarrow handles, slot them in the back, raise the back legs up a bit. Right. Now on the bait weighter, I'm just going to, because I've got the D36, raise the leg, take this off. It goes over the seat, and then I can lower it down, and that's that docked. Simple as that. Yeah. So I'm going to rest it back on the handles. My wheel kit's going to go in. Right, ground bait bucket if you've got one. I tend to put underneath there. And I'll if I'm just using a keep net, a lot of time I won't have a stink bag. I will slot my keep net in underneath there. If I want to, I'll just show you something as a quick thing. If I take that out of the way, I can use my EVA holder, put it in there, look, and that will clamp on that keep net. Raise the side table up, goes over the thing, look, locks in place. If I was got in a stink bag, I could put this in the front of the barrow to give me more space if I needed it. Bag on there. Drop bag on there. How are we doing for time, Spud?
4.5 minutes.
So that's 4.5 minutes and I'm ready to go. Right, so that's me ready to go. Obviously I've got the option to put the bags in different parts. If you haven't seen the video on balancing the barrow, you know, that's worth watching, because balancing the barrow is just as thing. But you can see there I've got a very sturdy setup. I am ready to go off the bank. I'd only need one strap, that's all. So what I'm going to do now is take it from as though I'd arrived and go from setting up. I'll time myself again, but you can see I wasn't rushing, I was explaining at the same time, and even doing all that, I've got a comprehensive setup in just 4.5 minutes. And if I was using the XL bait weighter, well, equally, that just comes off the side and clicks straight over the top. And anglers that got the XL bait weighter should know how to do that. If not, make sure you get in touch and I'll do a demo on that if you need to. I'm sure I've done one in the past anyway. So what I'll do now is we'll go from, I've just arrived and now I'm going to set it up, just as a recap. So, because there's nothing worse than taking forever to get set up and then just running out of time. You're just putting yourself under unnecessary pressure. Now the absolute expert at this, without a doubt, holds the record by far, is Nick Speed. So, you know, maybe down the line we can have a challenge to see who can actually do this the quickest. Right. Now Spud's not timing this time, but you'll be able to see it by just looking at the footage on the video. Right. Put the keep net in. Obviously, right. Now I've done a video on the umbrella. I'm setting up here, but obviously I've done, because if it's quite lightweight, it'll go in various different positions. So, depending on what the weather's doing, will depend on where I'm going to put my umbrella. the only other thing to do is get the umbrella out. Again, if this was a full-size umbrella, we've all been there struggling to get our umbrella in and out of our hold all. And again, this umbrella will be more than ample of being used in a force 9 gale, because I haven't got as much canvas up, and it's absolutely brilliant as a windbreak. So that's me set up. I can set this up wherever I want, and that's
For
it.
the record, 3.5 minutes.
Right, so 3.5 minutes. All I've got to do now is unfold the rods, set the top kits up, and I am now concentrating on enjoying a day's fishing. So hopefully that's been useful for you. Look forward to your feedback, and until the next video, tight lines.